coming into college, I was an atheist. I had been raised Catholic, but coming to college, I didn't have any relationship with Jesus, and I didn't have any interest in practicing my faith. But thank God, a few years into college, I had a significant encounter with the Lord. And this encounter, it revealed to me the truth of who he was as the Trinity, as an eternal exchange of love. And it also revealed to me just how much the Lord loves me and the depth of his love. Just after this encounter in college, my atheism was swept away, and the Lord inspired me to follow him, to give my life to him. Now, a few months after this experience, there's a few things that happened in my life that led me to start discerning the priesthood. The first thing that happened is I met Father Dan Westerman out at St. John the Baptist. And he wasn't like the other priests I had known growing up. I had known priests growing up, but in my experience of being around them, I sort of thought of the priesthood as just another job. It's just another thing to do. But I could see with him, it was a vocation, right? It was a way of living out radical holiness. And that was just so inspiring to me. And the other thing that started to happen is I started to serve as a leader in campus ministry. And in particular, I started to lead Bible studies. And in particular, this year, I was leading a Bible study through the Gospel of John. And throughout the week, I would spend time preparing for Bible study and doing my regular studies. But I started to enjoy that time preparing for Bible studies much more than my regular computer science studies. And there's this one evening as we were reading through the Gospel of John. Actually, I was reading on my own. I was reading through John 4. And I got to the verse where Jesus says, "My food is to do the will of my Father." And what was really special about that moment is I'd always wanted an adventure. I'd always wanted a mission. And just in reading that scripture and studying it, I felt the Lord inviting me to make his mission my own, right? And to serve his church as a priest. Like the way I could do the Father's will, the way I could have something more important than food itself was to serve his church as a priest. And that really was a graced moment. It was full of joy. It was full of excitement. It was full of peace. It was a call to adventure. And just in that moment, I decided, Lord, I'm going to start discerning the priesthood, and I'm going to follow you to seminary until you say otherwise. And that was 2 years ago. And thank the Lord, I'll be starting at Sacred Heart this Wednesday.